Welcome everyone back to the channel. Yes, welcome to D Football TV, and we are diving right into the video. It's match analysis day again. Manchester United versus Bournemouth. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like button, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, comment and let us know what you think about the analysis. Yes, very impressive Man U team. I think Man U has started getting into their shape. Yes, Ruben Amorim has really done 18 or 2 for this Man U side, and Man U are now looking very good. Yes, if they can beat Bournemouth. Bournemouth came with a very good 11. Semenyo played, Evangelson played, Atara played, Tavernier played. Then Hill and Billing on the midfield, holding midfield role. Senesi and Zebani. There is only a Hudson that was sold to Madrid that we can say, oh, he did not play. He was a very good defender, so he did not play. Araujo, then their keeper was Petrovic. I think keeper has left for Arsenal. So Man U beat them 4-1, and the one was even an own goal, a Man U own goal. So Man U are looking very impressive, if you ask me. The other game they played, it's only one game that they had a draw. They also beat West Ham. Good, yes, and West Ham just defeated Everton 1-0-2, but I will not be doing that analysis because I won't have to stress myself to watch this particular game. You know, if it, in our own time here, it is very late. They played around 3 a.m. here, so it was very difficult to watch for me because I was sleepy and I was watching the game. But it was a nice one. Though I slept us at some point, but I still managed to get the own goal that Delete scored and got some other good goals. There's this guy that came in, Ethan Williams. I got his goal, got Ahmad goal too, but I didn't see Dogu's goal. So it was very impressive. The Ethan, I think he's almost like Ethan Waneri in the Arsenal team. They have gotten their own Ethan Waneri now. So and this guy has scored in preseason. Ethan Waneri from Arsenal has not scored in preseason. So who knows whether this guy might be the new boy in town. So let's see how that will progress. Man U started Euro, Maguire, and Shaw. You know, Man U are working on a 3-man defense. Then they started Dalo and Dogu on the wing. They play the wing going forward and going back. So when they are defending, it turns to a 5-man defense. Yes, they are very serious on defense when it comes to defending. Then the two holding midfielders were Casemiro and Fernandez, as you would think. Then Mount and Ahmad were supporting Rashmos Holland in the front line. So those guys can go to the flank too. Then Fernandez and Casemiro will come to lap the middle, while Dalo and Dogu becomes midfielder. So if they are attacking, it is 3-4-3. If they are defending, it is 5-4-1. So just think about that for a second. If you are defending, the first defender becomes from the right hand side becomes Ahmad. Second defender from the left hand side becomes Mount. Then Rashmos will do the chasing, and then midfielder will be the two midfield Casemiro and Fernandez will stay. So if they are attacking, Mount and Ahmad goes forward. Rashmos goes forward. I mean, that's they are not 3 attacking, and they can make themselves to now they can narrow themselves a bit so that the flank players can now move further than them, so that they will not be the ones covering back in case of counter. If you understand these things very well, I will get a board very soon so that I will get all these things on the board so you can understand what I mean. Yes, they will be going forward, and then the other forward players are supposed to be attacking will now become temporary defenders, flank defenders that can go track back to their post before this one start running back in case of a counter attack. Yes, you know, coaches prepare for all these type of situations. So Bournemouth still play their normal 4-3-3, which is the normal position. Almost everybody is playing this formation. Almost everybody is playing this formation 4-3-3. Yes, some people are playing 3-4-3 like Man U, but their intent is mostly defense. Yes, they were very good today. They did a very good job. I cannot say they didn't do well. They did very well, and they're looking like the team the Man U were expecting them to look like. Yes, maybe Sheshko will be interested in them now. By the way, on Sheshko is the sole owner of his decision on who to join. He has two options: join Newcastle or join Manchester United. And Newcastle are ready to pay anything, according to the reports. Newcastle are ready to pay anything for Benjamin Sheshko. Man U, we don't know if they are ready to pay anything. We know that they are not financially stable right now. Yes, they are a bit broke, like most of us. Man U are a bit broke right now. They are not financially stable, so we shouldn't be saying anything about Man U bringing out big money to sign player. They are looking of swapping Rashmore with Sheshko to get Sheshko, like swapping him and then adding some money. I think that would be the beneficial approach if Sheshko choose Man. Remember, Sheshko has to choose Man. So we have to see this week that we are going through now, the next week, because this week is already ending. From now till next weekend, Sheshko must have made up his mind on where to go to, and then they will go. The club that is interested in will go from there to sign him. Yes, Bournemouth played very well, but no man now, and they need to improve if they are going to be the same Bournemouth we saw last season that beat Arsenal, beat Man U, beat Man City. I think all home and away. They beat all these teams home and away. I don't know if there was any draw there, but I can remember vividly. I think Chelsea was the only team that they beat Chelsea once. Chelsea beat them the second time. Liverpool beat them home and away. So it was just not them today. It was not them today. They didn't play like the Bournemouth we know. Yes, Bournemouth where they bomb people mouth and they don't play like that. So let's see if they will do that in the coming games. Yes, and the game was a good game. Yes, I'm giving my rating. Man U deserved to win. They played very well. They scored a lot of goals. They defended very closely. I think the defense is what we should be looking out for because they'll be blowing teams away with their defense. So it's a very, very good game, and I really, really appreciate them. Senesi came in, yes, and some of the youth players even came in and scored, like Ethan for Man U came in and scored. So let's see how it progress. So that's my analysis. I didn't really check the possession games like that. The possession, yes, because after Man U scored some goals, like 2 goals or 3 goals, these people had possession of the ball for the rest of the game. It was through counter. Man U had to score the remaining goals, so they had most of the possession, and then Man U were just trying to defend their win and all that. But that's how football is. When you're losing, you don't talk about this thing. You don't think about defending, so you have possession. When you're winning, you don't have possession like that unless the team you're playing against is a zombie team. Yes, if there is zombie team, you can actually beat them. Even with winning them, you can still beat them in possession, beat them in fouls, beat them in everything. So that's just how football works. When you're winning, you don't have much possession unless you're playing with a nonsense team. In the Premier League or any league, when you're winning, you don't have possession. That's just it. All right, you mostly try to pack the bus unless you're playing a nonsense team. All right, so that's that for today. Please do subscribe, like, share, follow if you're watching from TikTok, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.